Hi guys, today we're going to be continuing the raid theme. We're going to be looking at the Ice Titan. I did 1.8 million damage with 5 consistent 300k runs, all getting to empowered, so this will be good information for you guys. If you like the content, please subscribe, leave a like, comment down in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you. I'll answer any questions you have for me. So let's just jump into the footage. Right, so before I jump into this battle, I just wanted to say one major thing about the Ice Titan is you're going to need to have a cleanser, or you're just going to need to be able to do enough damage to get it to empowered on its first or second turn. The reason is he puts Imprison on you, and once you're in Imprison, unless you can cleanse it, you're stuck. So in all of these battles, I'm going to be taking in a cleanser or trying to aim to get that big damage output really quickly. So this first team, this is kind of a variation of teams you've seen with Frozone, Moana, and Triton. Instead, today I'm using, rather than Baymax and Baymax Eric and Belle and Beast, I've decided to use Maui and Wendy. Now I know Wendy is a bit more pay to play, but the Peter Pan event is about to drop, and I thought it would be useful to show her off. So effectively, what we've got here is, we've got the Triton trio. Well, not the official trio, but the Triton trio for this raid, which is Moana and Frozone, and Maui and Wendy. Now with Maui, you're going to taunt, and if everyone knows the trick already, if you shadow a taunting Maui, it's just going to keep feeding Moana turns. So the aim is effectively to use Wendy to shadow Maui, and also to use Wendy to give offense up to Moana. Now I think there are variations of this where you could shadow Frozone and do the big damage, but I'm not sure that that's working anymore. So I went with the safer option here, which was to shadow Maui, just to feed Moana additional turns. But I think that's an option. Maybe at Heroic I'll be able to test that a little bit more, but aim to get the slow on with Moana to start with. You can pretty much do his bird or his whale ability here. His bird reduces a bit of turn meter. One thing I will say and want you to bear in mind is that this is the 4th Titan we're taking down in this particular order, and this is the way I'd say you want to take the Ice Titan down, last or 3rd. Between fire and ice, I personally preferred taking the Ice Titan down last and got some consistent runs here. Now you can see that the technique here is fairly standard. It's casing Moana to do her massive basics. You're getting the double tap on the slows, and already you can see we're in empowered. So I know at this point that I've done at least 300k, and you can see there Shadow with Maui gives Moana an additional turn. At this point, especially in C4 and with him being the last Titan, you're just gonna lose everyone here. That rock bash is pretty brutal. Grammatala is great for cleaning up Moana if she gets imprisoned, and unfortunately I'd have liked to have been able to show off what I could have done with Cauldron with cycling Prismatic Blessing, but not to be. You can see this is just a big sort of damage output team, and to be honest, I have struggled to get above 300k runs in this. I didn't get a 400k run in this particular sitting, but you can see 350k, not bad. Anything between 300k and 400k is what you're aiming for here. Just a quick one. Wendy can be replaced for Dr. F. He can also put the taunt on Maui. There's other characters here you can slot in which aren't all all pay to play. So that's one just to watch out for. All right, so the next team, Just fast forward it. Okay, so this next team is the Villains Trio. I'd like to say it's the one with Hades, Pain and Panic, and Ursula, and we're going to be using Queen of Hearts here to clear the Ice Spikes and to bring out the summons, and Dr. F just for the heals, and you can also put a taunt on one of the summons to get it to die and to hopefully empower hopefully empower Hades and Ursula. So ideally what you want to do is you want to put a taunt on one of the eels so it empowers both of these two. There's just a chance it'll empower Hades, but it's definitely gonna empower Ursula. So this is the Machine Gun Hades team. You're going to be using the same spells as you normally are. Headless Horseman to clear those Ice Spikes, and Shadow to Shadow Pain and Panic. Again, as I said before, we're just looking for those 300k runs here. It would be ideal to get over 400k, but as I say, I've just not really cracked the code past Empower, because they empower in T4 around about 300k, definitely against the Ice Titan. So you just want to be laying down the damage, getting that debuff out early with Ursula so that Hades is going to hit harder, and then they're going to put the auto taunt on one of the eels so the Ice Titan will hopefully kill one of them, will hopefully kill it. I always like to put the counter stack on Hades just so that if he does go into empowered and if the Ice Titan does do an AoE, he's going to counter and do big damage from those counters. Now, perfect, this is exactly what I wanted. So just to quickly explain it, this is why you want to taunt the eel with Dr. F. You're going to get empowered from Ursula and empowered from Hades. And now, as I said before in my Rock Titan video, if you land a debuff on this Titan, you're going to crit every single time. So we're in a good spot here, and you just want to be calling that basic with Pain and Panic. You can you do want to do stasis as well. Do not stasis the Ice Spikes. I don't know if I did it in this run, but it won't kill them like it does the summons in the tornado. With the Tornado Titan, it's just going to actually stasis them. Actually using stasis ability here is a good thing, because it's the one ability that's gonna remove turn meter, always guaranteed. It didn't remove a lot, so it wasn't kind of amazing, but you can see it's extended runs over here. We shouldn't be far from empowered at this point. You might have one turn and then we'll be able to get empowered on our next. The reason you want to get the empowered out quickly here, and it's because other than the Dr. F taunt on an eel, you don't really have any way of protecting your team, so they could easily get imprisoned. But we've got to empower, so that's the main thing. I'd like to have thought this could go a little bit better, but as you see, if you've got Ice Spikes up and the Ice Titan manages to take a turn, he's just going to absolutely deck your team. There you go. Let's see what I got. 350k, another 350k run. It's okay. Right, let's just fast forward to the next one. Right, so this is my sort of mythical team that I used with Hercules. So in my last run against the Rock, I decided to use like send 6 Herc. This is kind of the other option, I'd say, and it's probably the better option against the Ice Titan, because you've got so much cleansing. You've got Miguel, who's going to flip the harmful effects, and you've got Merlin, who's going to cleanse, and also Bubbles, who can cleanse as well. So it's a bit of a risky team because all your damage is coming from Hercules, so if Hercules is the first to die, your run is, it's not it's not over, but it's pretty much. You're not going to get a good score with it. Again, aim to get to empowered, but I'll show you the mechanics here. I really like Meg and Hercules together in the raid because she's just constantly calling Hercules to assist. Now Hercules is going to be my first G9, so Meg might be more important than I'm giving her credit for. Or that anyone gives her credit for, because she basically can call Hercules to assist on that basic and that special ability. So with Merlin, you're just going to be using his goat and his cleanse ability on himself, because you just want to be cleansing the debuffs constantly. And yeah, and then, you know, passing the ticket from Bubbles to Hercules, you know, to give him that offense up, to give him tactics as well, so he assists. Yeah, it's just, you can get a nice run going here. It would have been nice to sort of cleanse the offense down, but as you can see, this is why Miguel is great. I don't know if I did it here, because I know his AoE does put fear on the board, so I think I decided not to. You can see he's also just building up all these harmful effects, but that's where Merlin comes in handy and just cleans them up. Yeah, so you can see it's a pretty nice run here. Herc's doing a lot of damage. The Ice Titan's been slowed as well. That's why I like Bubbles here. You know, it works fairly well, but as I said, if Hercules is the first to die, it can be a bit dicey. But we're only aiming to get to empowered here. So this is where I'm going to use Miguel and clean up, but didn't actually need to. Now he's empowered. I'm dead. We've got the 2 ice spikes that he's just about to bash into me. You know, it's just about getting the damage output now. If you hit the Ice Titan, you're going to give him turn meter when he's empowered. That's why I chose to hit the spikes there, because I wanted it just to be Hercules to get the big hits in. Using Meg's basic. Yeah. This is the problem with him. He's just... Yeah. Gets to empowered and you're basically done for. There we go. Right, that's that run. What did I get? 360k. You know, consistent runs here. Right, let's move on. Okay, this team here is just I guess it's my sort of princess variation. Tiana is amazing. I know she's paid to play, but she's just amazing, and you'll see why. That gunbow pot just soaks up so much damage, and it can give myself time with Bell calling Beast and Merida to assist. I've also got Oogie there to clear the ice spikes with his AoE taunt. So you've got 2 taunts and 2 damage dealers with a fantastic support. You could go an all out princess team here, but I do like the ability just to have Belle calling both Beast and Merida to assist. So using that basic is going to put offense down and now start the ability to get in those crits. Get the gunbow pot out. put slows on. Oogie is such a good character for this raid. That 4-turn slow is amazing. Now it just doesn't have the potency that Frozone has. Otherwise, Oogie would just be just as important as Frozone, I think. You know, it's quite a nice setup here. You've got the slows, you've got the offense down, so you know your Gumbo Pot's going to last a little bit longer. You've got Oogie to use his AoE ability when he's got the ice spikes up, and you're just going to go to town with Merida and Beast, get Beast to empowered. Using Merida's specials when she's got 4 wisps. So like now, be a good time to use those specials. Biding my time with Oogie to use that AoE because it doesn't have the ice spikes yet, so just keep doing that basic. Special again. Oh, couldn't decide. Now this is where I use Oogie to clear them. And now calling the Gumbo Pot. So, you know, there's a lot of control here. I think we'll get the Ice Titan to empowered, and once he gets to empowered, it's it's over. But that's the aim. That's the aim here. Is we're just getting him to empowered anyway. You can't stick the debuffs after. I don't know why I did that, because you know I could have used Oogie to clear these spikes, but to be honest, I'm not going to get that chance. He's going to get too much turn meter from these attacks. So big hit. Not a lot you can do, really, once he gets empowered. But the aim is just to get there. There's nothing I can do here. If I call Sugar Rush, Beast isn't going to do anything because he's in prison. So should have used it anyway. Because I could have got a little, tiniest bit more damage. 375, pretty good, right? Moving on to the last team. Oh, hang on. Okay, so this is a weird team, but it's actually really good. I'd say Stitch from JL for Disney, great 3-crafter. He gave me a sort of similar idea to go with this. He uses Tiana, but I realize at T4 you just got to get the damage output out there as quick as possible. So what I subbed in is Honey Lemon. Now you're basically going to be passing the book to Elsa. You're going to be using what's her name? You're going to be using Pocahontas' Colours of the Wind to clear the buffs. You're also going to be using her to pass offense up to Elsa, and Honey Lemon's here to slow. So you see, actually this is my best run, which is surprising because it's just about one character. And Olaf, I actually really like Olaf here, because he does take away some of the focus from Elsa when the Titan's empowered. This is one of those teams that you can actually do a little bit more damage on the Titan after he's got to empowered, because of the fact that you've got Olaf there who could just be soaking up damage. It's RNG based, obviously, but yeah, there's just a bit more opportunity. Okay, so get that basic out. You want to get the Titan slowed. Pass the book from Bali to Elsa, or not. I think what I wanted to do here was guarantee that I would have offense up first before using her AoE. So There you go, yeah, sorry. And also Olaf passing tactics to Elsa, so this is just going to be a huge Elsa bomb. Put that basic down again, and you're going to see what this hits for. 52k, so enormous Elsa bomb, but that's not it now. She's empowered, so these basics are just going to be monstrous. And the great thing about Barley is he can just call that assist from Elsa as well, so you know, it's like a bell basically. And you just want to be keeping up on that basic. I could have tried to use the car, but it doesn't really seem to work out for me ever in this raid, so I just went for pure damage. But look at that, already empowered, you know? He's had one turn, and this team doesn't look like it can actually even do much. Put tactics on Elsa again. Bit unlucky there really, because could have called Elsa in and could have probably broken 400k. But this is why I really like Olaf. You know, we're gonna get another show yourself here. Gonna be a pretty monstrous show yourself. It's a shame. And here you go. If you want to see, an Olaf run go on for, I don't know how long this goes on for, but until the next insta kill. Oh gosh. And there you have it. What did we get? What did we finish on? 387. Pretty decent run. I'm not sure if I show my score at the end of this. Do I? Okay, there I am. 6.8 million. Okay, guys. So there you have it. Approximately 1.8 million. In terms of damage for the Ice Titan. Bearing in mind the Ice Titan is our last Titan in this particular run. Some really consistent runs here. I hope this information helps you formulate your own plans. I will say I unlocked Maleficent. She is absolutely crazy good in the raid. I'll hopefully be putting some videos together. I am a little concerned with her. I think they made her too powerful. Or they might have made her too powerful. Because, you know, she's basically going to get the 1 million damage runs. And I just hope that it doesn't make heroic too achievable, if that makes sense. We want something to work towards. We want something to figure out. And so far she's, you know, without being able to test unlimited times, you can still get pretty monstrous runs. So let's hope that heroic's fine-tuned pretty well. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section down below. Hopefully this helps you, and yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to hit me up in Discord or in the comment section. Thanks guys.